Editorial today. It's called, "What Power Do Blacks Have in Maryland?" I know, like you know, that nobody wins the governor's seat without Baltimore, Prince George's County. And now Prince George's County is stronger than ever before. If no governor wins without the support of voters in both majority black jurisdictions, Baltimore and Prince George's County, then why haven't we used our political power to make, for instance, our schools better? Our schools are at the bottom of the totem pole in a state that Martin O'Malley says is the best in the country for education.
Well, because you do have counties that are succeeding and who are at the top in education. And so keep in mind, the governor is looking at the bigger picture and looking at the state and what counties are doing well. Not necessarily focus on those counties or areas or jurisdictions that are not doing well. And I think part of the problem or the issue that holds Baltimore City back in particular is that we're too divisive, and we all have, and those who are in public office generally, and this doesn't apply to everybody, but they have their own agendas. And the focus is, how can I get reelected? Versus, how can I do the best job that I can do? And as a result of that, people will see, and that will be the determination. And so it's, and the apathy. There are a lot of people that have apathy, and people, you know, who don't trust those in public office, or people in public office make promises and then they don't have people to keep them accountable for those commitments that they make. And then they make promises and commitments that in reality people don't understand that they really can't make. And I would say that the city delegation and those in city government now would probably dispute some of what I'm saying, that they have done something major, because in the last legislative session, the city and the city delegation, along with help from a couple other jurisdictions, was able to get a large amount, what, $1 billion?
$1.1 billion.
$1.1 billion to do some reconstruction as well as build new schools, which is the 10-year plan that actually stems from when I was mayor, when we.
But I'm a little confused, Madam Mayor, that we get $1.1 billion, and I looked at where that money was going. I don't have the exact percentage, but I didn't see. I'm looking for the schools in my neighborhoods, in East Baltimore and West Baltimore. I didn't see 100% of that money going to black schools. But even more so, particularly under the whatever you want to call it with Dr. Andres Alonzo, schools are closing. And I can't help forget about the conversation I had recently with Barney Wilson. Got chased from Poly. He was doing wonderful things at Poly. Got chased to Reginald F. Lewis. He was doing things. Now they chased the man clear out the state. The man's out in California.
Oh, no way. I didn't know that.
At the University of California, San Diego. They've chased this educational icon. And then
he really was good, and I didn't know he's now in California.
Chased him out. 75% of the principals under Andres Alonzo are gone.
Alonzo.
Okay, that gone. Gone.
Well, I'm not there. Have been there for the last 3, going on 4 years, so I don't know what's happening. I do know that Northwestern High School, which is my alma mater, is one that's slated to be closed, and we have a committee not trying to save the school and just trying to keep it open, but try to create an environment or a educational institution that can really take us to the next century. And so there's a whole push of alumni from various classes who are trying to save the school, but to create an environment that has, over the years, produced a lot of good quality people who've done extraordinary things for not only the city but the state and the country and internationally. But I think